Peace to all as we come to this last week of August. In our scriptures last week, we heard one of the most tender and moving stories in all of Scripture from the book of Judges, the story of Ruth and Naomi. Naomi's husband and son die. She's left a widow. She's feeling abandoned, empty, without hope. One of her daughter-in-laws, Ruth, decides against all common sense to stay with her. And we hear these beautiful words, "For wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God." This is not only a pledge of loyalty to Naomi, it's also an act of faith in the living God of Israel. Ruth was a foreigner, an outsider. She chooses to bind her life to Naomi's, to walk into the unknown future and to embrace a God that she had not known. In her words, we see love, fidelity, and faith woven together into one. We might ask, what gave Ruth the strength to make such a radical promise? She had every reason to return to what was familiar and safe, yet she steps into the unknown. Ruth shows us that sometimes the deepest faith is not a leap into certainty, but into mystery. She trusted like Mary, who certainly walked into the unknown, like the disciples who had no idea what they were getting themselves into. We are often called to walk into the unknown, sometimes every day. We're called to trust like Ruth and like Mary and like the apostles, that the grace will be given to us. Ruth's words of fidelity mirror Christ's fidelity to us, as Jesus says, "I will not leave you orphans, and I am with you always until the end of the age." It's not about certainty. It's about faith, as so often we're called to walk into the unknown. Peace to all.